What's up, fish tank junkies? It's your boy Tony, also known as HODZ back with another video. Before I jump into this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, bang on that bell to get my latest video notifications. In this video, I want to talk about, or should I say, show you some aquariums that I built pre-YouTube days for me. Still have pictures. Figured out a way to show you guys so I can talk through it. So, first tank up is this on-wall aquarium. It's not an in-wall aquarium, it's an on-wall aquarium. You actually hang it on the wall. I've seen other aquariums like this, but I wanted to, my wheels started turning and I wanted to see if I can do one myself. You know, the size that I like, the way I want it. So here we are. This is 24 by 24 inches, that is. It's about 4 inches deep. And I bought the glass myself. I sat down at the drawing table, came up with some dimensions, ordered my glass, and got my silicone, and I went to work. I did it in about, 30 minutes actually, and I let it sit for 2 days, filled it up with water, and it leaked on me. So unfortunately I had to strip out all the silicone again and do everything all over again and reseal it. This time it worked like magic. But as you can see, it's hung on the wall. I got some L brackets under there, you cannot see them. And the way I did it was like basically build a shallow box about the exact same size as the aquarium, set the aquarium in there, and there you go. Then I framed the outside of it. And as far as I could have went in the wall, but I didn't. Don't ask me why. So I just bought one of those wire hiders, from Home Depot or wherever I got it from, Menards I believe it was. There was no pre-existing chair rail there, so to add a little touch of professionalism, what I did was add a chair rail, went down the wall with the wire hider. I'm not sure what you call those things, but I went down the wall with it and added the chair rail and painted it 2 different colors on the wall. And it makes it look like it almost just belongs there to begin with. I think so anyway. So that's how I came up with that. The little name thing that I have in there is on the outside of the aquarium. It's not on the inside. It just looks like it's on the inside. The man cave sign. And I picked these bright things to like highlight the tank, just to make, take pictures with it. I didn't keep it this way. And that's what I came up with. I like it. Everybody who comes over my house, they really like it. And it puzzles them. How is that not in the wall? How is it hanging there? Because you can't see the L brackets that I got sitting under the tank. So, here you have it. That's my first aquarium build. Next up will be my gumball machine. I'll show you guys that in just 1 second. Well, here's the gumball machine. Same deal. I had an old gumball machine that I got from some guy moving some junk out of a garage, and I asked him could I have the gumball machine, and already my wheels were turning. So I replaced the plastic portion of the gumball machine where you can see the gumballs through, and I had me some glass cut to the dimensions of the inside of the metal of the gumball machine. And there you have it, a gumball machine or / candy machine aquarium. Like I said before in one of my other videos, I see an aquarium in everything that I almost look at. Once again, it took me about 30 minutes to do this tank as well. But I'll tell you this, it did not leak on me the first time like it did on my first tank, the on-wall tank. I got it right the first time, but I tell you, you can make a mess with this silicone. I really made a mess when I did this gumball machine. I had that silicone all over the glass. I was trying to be careful, but after a while you just say, forget it, let me get this done. And I had to scrape all the excess silicone off of it. But nevertheless, it made for a pretty nice tank. I ran the wiring down through the tubing of which is not showing on the stand. You know, the stand, like a pedestal stand. And that's where I ran my cords through there, so it was pretty clean look. I kept it as clean as I could on the back side of it, which I don't have a picture of. I got some more of that stuff you hide the wires with, the smallest that I could find. I framed it out into a square and ran the wires to it for the lights and the inside filter. So there you have it. My second personal built aquarium. Didn't do bad for a guy that didn't have any training. So next up will be my boombox, which is right around when I first started YouTube. But these two that I've shown you so far was before YouTube. I would have kept better record of it had I known. But I guess I could. Well, I don't have the gumball machine anymore. I dismantled it and kept the glass and got my little baby turtles in there for right now, till I can think of something else to do next. So next up is the boombox. Well, on deck, the boombox. Here we are with the boombox. Now this tank is a little bit different. I did not build the glass for it. My friend gave me a 90-gallon aquarium, and once again the wheels start turning. I thought about that boombox episode that I saw on the TV show Tanked that they built for then Bull Star Jimmy Butler. They made him the boombox tank, and my sister kind of challenged me to build it. So I told her I couldn't do it just like it because I just don't have Jimmy Butler's money, but you know, I'll come up with something decent, and I think I did. So I went to work measuring this, measuring that, gathering supplies to make like those buttons for the knobs, which are really just coasters, I believe they are. And I drew on where I wanted the openings to be, cut them out pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Added the little beauty ring, which is the ring around the cutout opening on the large openings. And the hardest thing was what would I put where the radio station normally shows up at. I knew I really couldn't afford that, so I came up with something, and I came up with a little scroll sign that I put in there. It can say anything that I wanted to say. And added a nice little touch. I kind of like that better than having an actual radio dial in there. And I got some buttons, the little white buttons that you see for eject and all of that. Just wood chopped up, painted. I built the stand for this tank as well. And you know, this is my third custom built aquarium. The handle is just like the one they did on the boombox, on Jimmy Butler's boombox. We used some PVC pipe for that. Exactly what they did. It came out exactly the same. So this is probably my favorite of all of them, just because of, you know, the size of it and everything is really, really different. I'm not usually a guy who would like to decorate the outside of an aquarium, but some of those tanks they build on Tanked are pretty cool. The facades, as they call them, you know, because everybody has a square tank, all glass, you know, just to do something different. I went ahead and did the boombox, and very easily can be taken off if I don't want the boombox anymore. We'll see how long that lasts. I'll take it off every time I clean it and things like that. Otherwise, I really like to see it. I really like it when someone comes to my house who's never seen it before and they're just blown away by the big boombox. So those are my 3 custom built aquariums done by yours truly. Well, I do have another one that I guess I'll throw in here, which you've all seen. My Herm, where Herm used to live, and I got some other fish in there now. It's an in-wall aquarium that I actually built the wall just to put the aquarium in, but never mind. You've seen that. You can go back and reference that in another video. So there you have it. My custom built aquariums by HODZ 21. Until next time, God is love and be blessed, people. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.